Hello, this is Nancy, and welcome back to Nan's Next Knots. Now, it's been a while since I've showed you what my next knot is, and what it has been. So, let me start with my finished objects and my work in progress. This is an almost finished object. I showed this on my last Nan's Next Knots, and it is, a tank top, halter top, and the last time I showed it, I only had about this much done, about a good 4 inches. This is shawl and a ball, colorway, wind chimes. So I finished it. It was a finished object, but the pattern that I was watching a tutorial was for a small, so I tried to get it up to a large, and I made the straps too long. So it's a good thing that I have not weaved in the ends so that I could take it apart and take off a couple rounds, and then that'll again be a finished object. Okay, now the next object is the Tammy sweater that Krista from the Secret Yarnery has done, and I didn't do pink because it's for a cancer awareness, and she named it Tammy after a well-known subscriber to her channel. I didn't know who that was, but and this is for my granddaughter, so I had to make it small, and it seems like I have a small tutorial and I'm making it bigger, and now I have a bigger tutorial and making it smaller, but I still have ends to weave in. But it's made out of the Caron Cake latte cakes, so it's all nice and fuzzy, and my granddaughter is gonna love it. She does not know that I made this for her for Christmas, and every time I use it, she's like, "Oh, I want something made out of that." Mainly because of this, because this is a work in progress, and this is a blanket for someone for Christmas. I'm not going to be able to show you the whole thing. Here's my little stitch marker. I'll show you that here in a minute. These are my holiday stitch markers that I just finished making. I don't know how well that'll show up. Oh, it shows up pretty well. So I made a bunch of those, and those are like finished objects. But every time I work on this, my granddaughter's like, "I want a blanket, it's so soft." So after Christmas, because it'll take me all that long to finish this one. Because it's only this long so far. I don't know how well you can see that. But I was collecting some burgundy yarn to make my cousin a blanket, but it wasn't dark, rich enough. And I wanted to make something very intricate and burgundy. But every time I tried something, it wasn't working, so I ended up taking all that yarn back. So from that, I'm going to transition into my acquisitions. So I took all that yarn back, and then my Michaels didn't carry this colorway. This is gray velvet. So I ordered some from Etsy, and I ordered 6 cakes. So this is one of my acquisitions for that blanket. Now, because it's been so long since I've been on here, I haven't showed you all these. And this is from Hobium, the Cartopo, you get it. And it has that really nice center pull. Although I'm not a center pull person, I pull from the outside. But this came from when I met Setta. This is what Setta gifted me that day. And it's really pretty. It's got like a plum color and a lavender color, a peach, plum, lavender, and it all has that tinsel in it. So it is 72% acrylic, 14% wool, 10% Lincoln, and 4% metallic. So it's twisted in a purple shiny thread through it. Okay, it's very lovely, it's very soft. And they are 875 yards each, so that's a really big project. But it's wool and it has to be hand washed, so that kind of takes away the elements of what I can make with it. Okay, so I also jumped on the bandwagon for Knit Crate. So I got a really good deal starting under someone else, and so I got November's Knitology. Got 2 of those in my November box, my first box. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because everybody's already shown these. And this is the colorway Energize Me. And then since now I'm a member of Knit Crate, I went and ordered a double down here right the week of Black Friday. And I got this Euro yarn. And this was October's. And this is Enlightened. It's 85% merino, 15% silk. And it is a DK weight. 300 yards. So I got 2 of these. And then I got 2 of these that were the same month. And this is called Beauty Berry. And I watched everybody get it. It looks so nice. So that's why when I joined, I went ahead and got that as a double down. Okay, so let me show you. Like I said, I had made these. These are my holiday signature. It's not going to come out very clear. Stitch markers. And it's so sparkly and has all kinds of different colors in it. It really reminds me of a lit, decorated Christmas tree with all the colors. So that's that. Now, acquisition-wise, I've been getting a lot of beads to make stitch markers, but I can't show them all to you, and I've used a whole bunch because if you're watching me, you've seen I've had stitch markers in my 400 subscriber giveaway and my 500, and those were sets that I sent out on the 500 giveaway. So I did acquire some buttons. I watched Helene from Cabin Fever Crochet make some bracelets and use the button for the enclosure to latch it, and it was really cool. You should go check it out. So after watching her, I decided that I'd like to make a bracelet for my granddaughter, so I went and got those beads. Okay, let's move on to Happy Mail. I got my very first Christmas card and only Christmas card so far. And I got it from Melody, and she is a subscriber of mine, an early subscriber of mine. And it says, have a jolly holiday and a happy new year. And it has a really sweet thank you note. And it's from Melody and Patrick. Thank you so much. Like I said, my first and only so far Christmas card. Then I got a thank you card from Setta, because we went out to lunch and stuff that day, so she sent me a thank you card. And this one says, just wanted to thank you for being so nice And there's a lovely little personal note in there. And she sent me a Alaska coaster. And that's really cool. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is I got some Happy Mail from Debbie at the Canadian Crocheter. I just opened it, but I can't really see. This is wrapped. So, let's see what we got here. It has a Santa on the top of an iced mountain. And it says, experts only. They're going sledding with the sled. And it says, may the holidays bring you fun-filled surprises. So now this is my second Christmas card. So, it's squishy. It's yarn. Ooh, how lovely. Crooked Kitchen yarn. And it is Ken Speckle. It has Roman numerals and it says it is 28. And its sock weight, it is 75% superwash wool and 25% nylon. Fingering 4 plies. How pretty. This is kind of like a maroon plummy color. I guess it's showing up pretty good. It's a little more pinky here than plummy. And then it's got some lavender in it. Some purple in it. How nice. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much. This seems like it would be, you know, a good pair of socks. I've never made socks yet, and I only crochet. So I hear that crocheted socks are not near as nice as knitted socks. So I'm glad to be able to put out this video for you today so you could see what I've been working on. Thank you for watching, and have a great holiday. Bye.